Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and get into a general message for you guys. We had a rare occurrence happen where my phone rang in the middle of the reading. Well, it wasn't the middle. We literally had pulled one card and I haven't really gotten into it, but that never happens. So we're gonna go ahead and start off where we left off because I do feel like this is a message you need to hear. So let's go ahead and restart. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes, okay? Gemini, there is a message here of not being hard on yourself, okay? You could be being a little bit hard on yourself. I hadn't really gotten into the message, like I said, but we have the God of spiritual healing that had came out. It says an aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. And then we have the goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So yes, there is something that needs healing. And like I was saying, I don't feel like this is something that's necessarily causing you agony right now. Like you're not in heart-wrenching, crying, can't get out of bed type of pain. I actually get the energy that you're functioning really well. I feel like you've learned to function with this wound or this blockage. There is some kind of energy blockage here, okay? It could be around the solar chakra or even the sacral chakra, okay? But take it as it resonates. I just kind of feel like there's this energy here of you being really hard on yourself, possibly for choices that you've made or for things that you've allowed. Yeah, I just heard that. What is that song from Drake? I forget what song it is, but I heard the lyric, I let it slide when I really should have slid, okay, after all the shit I did. Yeah, there's something about that, okay? Like, you let it slide when you really should have slid after all the shit you did. So maybe you put a lot of effort into something, Gemini, and you're just kind of feeling like, you know, what was it for? What was the point? This could be in regards to anything. For some of you, this is like a creative project or something that you were working on. I feel like you had some kind of dream towards something, or you put a lot of energy into it. You put a lot of emotion into something. You put a lot of hope and essence into wanting something to work. So I don't know, Gemini, whatever this is, it's like there is this energy of needing to let something go. I feel like this could be something from the past for some of you guys, okay? Because I don't know. There feels like there's some stuff that's really stagnant here or that's embedded. Some of you guys might go see a Reiki healer or a massage therapist, or you might go see somebody who puts their hands on you, like, you know, to heal you in a professional way, Gemini, is what I'm getting, okay? There's definitely an earth angel that you're meeting that heals you in some type of way, and I do feel like this could be for some of you could be related to physical contact. For others of you, this could definitely be like a medical or something like that, maybe some kind of physical therapy that you're going through. I don't know. It does feel like you're gonna get, or you are getting, some kind of outside help when it comes to healing. Excuse me. I'm just getting that energy here, okay? There is something about really feeling like you should have known better too. There's something with the way her veil is covering her hair. For me, hair and divination is talking about wisdom. So there's something about the way that it's covered. It's making me almost feel like she's ashamed of it. Not that people who cover their hair feel that way, but that's what I'm picking up off of here. Because I'm getting like there's this energy of like, I should have known better, or I should have expressed higher wisdom with this or something. I feel like you got pie on your face, or you got egg on your face in some regard, Gemini. I don't know. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting. I'm not going to keep this, but let's see. Let's get some more general messages out here for Gemini. It's funny because we did have the white card come out, so this is like a clean slate for some of you guys. This is being washed anew. This is wanting to be washed anew, wanting to heal yourself, wanting to start fresh. There is that kind of energy here where it's like, I just want to let go of this bad memory. Some of you guys could go to like a cord cutting session, or you're trying to get your energy like detached, is what I'm feeling. There's something about that. We have the goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition, Gemini. So up here, I don't know why this feels like this card is predictive, like this card is coming up here. This is not necessarily current energy. There's something about this card that feels like this is what's coming up. And Spirit wants you to know that you might need to trust your intuition when it comes to something instead of your logic. So something might logically look one way, but intuitively appear a different way, Gemini. And it's important that you do follow your intuition when it comes to that, okay? I'm not going to take these two, but they did come out, so I'm just going to acknowledge them real quick. Goddess of knowledge, start to apply what you already know. Again, trust your intuition. Spirit is saying that to you twice. Like, you know inside what you feel, you know inside what's real, is what I'm hearing. There's something about you having the foresight too, to know whether or not this is a good investment, whether or not you're lying to yourself, whether or not you're stagnating yourself, you're harming yourself, or you're bettering yourself. There's something about following your intuition and trusting the knowledge that you already know within, okay? Because some of you could be asked to go into a situation where you already know how this is. You already know. For some of you lived with it. I'm getting the energy of, for some of you, like for years you've lived with this, because there is this stagnicity. Maybe 3, because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. So maybe 3 years or something like that. I don't know. But there's some kind of energy of like you dealt with something for a long time and you need to trust what you know about this situation. Okay? That is for some of you guys. For others of you, there is this energy of like chaos around you when it comes to your thoughts right now. You could be here, you could be there, you could be everywhere. It's kind of hard maybe to feel like you're getting a grounded thought out. Maybe you feel like you're very much flowing. There is this essence here with this goddess of the sacred path of feeling a little bit of chaos, and not chaos in the energy of that it's negative, but or like, you know, like it's going to cause toxicity. But chaos in the energy of like there's an unpredictability about this, where you don't know what something is going to cause in your life, or you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but yet there is also this like ignited type of feeling or a kinetic type of energy. It's almost giving me like a storm where like everything's getting riled up and we're about to have a big thunderstorm. That's like, you know, there's like a electricity type of feeling in the air. Anybody who's been around, you know, a big storm before it happens, you know what I'm talking about. There's this energy, this power that's like swirling around in the air, and it feels very magnetic and very electric, and it's just like there's something about this, okay? So there's something in your life that's giving you that feeling, or maybe this is something that Spirit's asking you to listen to when this feeling comes upon you. This is how you're going to know that that's your intuition. Because again, there's something about you letting go of logic, because even if it doesn't match what you know, it's something like that. Like you have, logically you see something, but then you intuitively see something. And it doesn't mean that either or is true or either or is not true about whatever this is. It just almost feels, Gemini, like you know intuitively what your intuition is trying to tell you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Sorry guys. We have the angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present, and that's what I'm saying, Gemini. I feel like you're very tuned in right now, like you know. And so if you're not sure and you're getting all these intuitive messages, like yes, and you're like, there's no way I could know that though, there's no way I could have that information, or how maybe I'm just being paranoid. It's like, just trust your intuition, even if it's something telling you something that's not so pleasant. Is also what I'm getting, because for some of you, this could, with these hearts and stuff, something could be telling you about a love situation that's very chaotic and it's hurtful, and it could be like your intuition, and it's like maybe you're being hard on yourself because of that for whatever reason, Gemini. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to really let go of any kind of stagnant blocks or any kind of energy from the past that's causing you to still have a negative outlook in some way, or to block yourself off, guard yourself off, or something like that. Okay, what do we have here for Gemini? Okay. We have the goddess of the sacred power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Okay, so big Aries energy here with this card, but it doesn't have to be. Also, I get frankincense with this card as well, but this is talking about your solar chakra too, okay? You know, really being able to express yourself in a powerful way, in an authentic way too, because maybe there has been some kind of energy of just maybe, you know, not feeling like you're confident enough to take the leaps you want to take, or say the things you want to say, do the things you want to do here with this god of spiritual healing, especially if some of these hurts that you've suffered in the past have really torn you down as far as your self-expression goes, or your self-worth, how you identify with yourself, how you view yourself. For some of you, this could have been like feelings of rejection and inadequacy, not feeling good enough, okay? Not feeling like, you know, you are good enough as you are. So there could be this energy of maybe, again, hiding yourself away. But Gemini, I feel very strongly that inside there's like this chaotic energy that wants to be released. And again, it's not chaos or like in toxic. It's chaos as in just unpredictably doing whatever the fuck you want, like following your dreams, going after your passions, going after your desires, not letting, like, you know, the hurts of the past stop you. There is something about once the block is like shoved through or released or something like that, they're showing me a pipe that there's a clog, and once it's released, it's like the water's gonna flow. And once this happens, it's almost like you're on your sacred path and you're standing in your sacred power. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and pull into some tarot and see if we can get some details. What is this God of spiritual healing? Okay, because something needs to be healed in your life. Oh, maybe this is causing a great divide or something. This could be seeping like a poison into other aspects of your life, okay? Causing delays, causing obstructions is what I'm getting. Because if there is this energy of still feeling hurt over something, still carrying some kind of heaviness, yeah, it is going to stop you from ascending and moving forward, Gemini. There's like an energy block here is what this feels like because of something that you suffered through. So some of you might feel like you keep losing things. This could be like you're suffering from some kind of love block, like somebody years ago broke your heart and you haven't been able to let go of that. They made you feel discarded. They made you feel useless or alone or rejected or not good enough, something like that. And this is really bleeding over and carrying over now into your future connections. And you might feel like you're going through similar patterns, or there's something that is causing you to feel like maybe you're unable to open up fully like you want to, because there's something about this that's causing you to stay guarded, to stay in that energy of fear, whereas the chaos energy really does want to break free. What's this God of spiritual healing? What needs this? What is this healing? What is the situation that needs healing? Look, I told you there's something about the fear, and there is something about this being based around your mind, Gemini, okay? Sometimes it's like the mind can lie to you, because the mind is not filtering out only good versus bad thoughts. It's not filtering out, oh, your intuitive nudges that are coming from the divine versus the ego that's coming from this lower level energy, okay? It's not filtering out like what you should pay attention to and what you shouldn't pay attention to. The mind is just sometimes just a computer that's just running programs and just doing its thing. And there's something that's connected to your mind that is naturally like, it could go to where you talk negatively about yourself, or you assume the worst, or you stay in situations that you really feel like you desire growth and change and movement in, but you stay because there's this feeling of, you know, fear of what's out there. It's like there is this sabotagery. For some of you, there could have also been a karmic in the past, okay? This does not necessarily have to be just a you problem, Gemini. This does not have to be a Capricorn either, but it's showing up, okay? This could also have been an air sign. We have Virgo showing up to the party. I feel like there has been a very deep cut here with a very toxic energy, an energy that purposely came in. I'm getting very parasitic. So something that purposely came in and fed off your energy and took from you and then discarded you. You have had to take some time to heal. Like I said, I'm seeing something about 3 or 4 years, something like that, okay? You've taken a lot of time to heal from something. Maybe you're not completely healed. There could be this energy where there's still deep blockages deep within that need to be released, because there's something about the devil that when it gets its hold on you, and this doesn't necessarily again have to be like a devil entity, okay, but the devil energy, the energy of fear, the energy of pain and bitterness and desperation, and it's just egoic lower level, you know, lusts and anger and things like that. When this energy gets its hold on you though, it's hard to release it because we see the chain here. So there is this energy of feeling chained to some kind of toxic energy, even if it's just a memory of the past, okay? For some of you, you are healing from addictions as well with this Four of Swords here and this Devil. You're trying to lay some kind of negative addiction to rest. This could be a sex addiction. This could be an addiction to a substance. This could, again, be addiction to negative thinking. Some of you guys are boy/girl crazy and you have to jump out of one relationship and get into the next, right? You can't even let the fucking sheets cool down before you got somebody else jumping in them. That's not for everybody. Not for everybody, okay, at all. Some of you, there is a sex addiction here. There's somebody who likes to see ladies or/slash men of the night. There just is, okay? But I feel like this person recognizes this. There's this, so if that's you, it's like you recognize this, okay? You recognize that there's an energy deep down inside that needs to be healed. And there's no judgment here. Because I'm here to help you guys, not judge you guys. With the Death energy here, there's this energy of wanting long-standing cycles to end. Scorpio energy coming in. Doesn't have to be. But there's this energy of like a long-standing cycle. Okay, the Death is not something that, oh, this just popped in a couple months ago. The Death energy is like, again, yeahs. Like I said, years, there's something. For some of you, this is something very toxic that happened to you and you've been having a hard time laying that memory to rest, okay? It's not your fault. It's not your burden to carry. You're keeping yourself chained to that grief or to that identity though, okay? For some of you, it's like this energy of like when you don't want to believe that something bad has happened, or you don't want to admit it because you don't want it to have some kind of power over you, as if somebody hurting you or making you sad means that they won. Like, congratulations, right? You made me sad. You broke my heart, which means at one point I fucking believed in your ass. At one point I thought you were worthy of love. So what, I was wrong? It's like people really need to reconstruct the way that they look at things, but that's okay. We can't control other people, Gemini. We can only control ourselves. So there's this energy here of changing the way you look at your past heartaches and your past pains. Just because it happened to you doesn't mean it defines you. It doesn't mean it's beat you, right? Okay, it doesn't define you. You have lots of potential. You have lots of growth that's coming in, lots of avenues that you can go down. There's different options that are coming towards you. Some you're not even aware of yet because you're still healing. You're still kind of focusing on letting things go, letting yourself heal. Yeah, there's a lot of celebration that's coming up here, Gemini. There's a lot of like meeting new people, finding new soul fam is the energy that I'm getting. There's some kind of harvest or abundance that's also coming in. I'm just noticing this cornucopia type of energy. All right, I feel like you're going to be dancing around in your blessings. There's something about that. You have some kind of ambition or vision here for your future, and I do see these ships coming in. Okay, so Goddess of the Sacred Path, letting go of logic. So what is logic telling? Oh, okay, that's too many, guys. Well, let me get the sentence out first. What is logic telling Gemini? What is logic telling Gemini? Oh. Okay, well, the Hermit to the Seven of Pentacles, it could be to hide yourself away and, you know, stick with what you got, try to make what you got grow. That does seem fucking logical, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this is what I'm saying. You put slow and steady work into this, and one day this will grow. There's some kind of energy about that, even though your heart's not in it though, right? You're bored, there's discontent. Nothing ever fucking grows. It's like this Knight of Pentacles is so slow. That's the energy. This is the slowest knight in the deck. Oh, guys, I had to get a drink. Okay. Bitch is thirsty. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's get back on track. So, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, your logic is telling you to move slow. Your logic is telling you to take some kind of slow and steady, calculated step towards something, which, again, sounds very logical. I'm not sitting here arguing with your logic, but the problem is, Gemini, is that this is the fucking chaos that we're talking about. Remember, not the toxicity, because you're learning to let that go, which is why there could also be a little bit of a fear here, because it's like, am I mixing up intuition versus and / passion with my toxic bullshit? I'm just saying, like, maybe if you are passionately like drawn towards something, you're like, is this really intuition and passion, or is this my toxic bullshit because I'm trying to let go of that? There could be something like that for some of you guys too. But I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, again, there's something stagnant over here too. So it's almost like you're trying to carry this in, but different. right? It's like you're doing the same thing, but with a different outfit on, right? So it's not really the same thing. I don't know. It's like if you're trying to get into the same event several times and you just wear a different hat, like trick-or-treaters. That's exactly what that energy is. Like trick-or-treaters, and you just change your costume and go back to the same house or put on a different hat or something. There's something like that. Because this is slow. This is what your logic is telling you to do. And Spirit is saying to let go of your logic. And that is what this is. To give into what's steady and what's safe and what is comfortable and what's known and what, you know what I mean, is boring the hell out of you. Let's just be real. There's something there. I feel like you really do want to shake it up, though. That's the thing with the Tower and the Four of Cups. Again, chaos, the unpredictability, the branching out, the standing in your authenticity, the daring to dream, the doing what you feel like you're meant to do. There's something very destined about this too, or that you feel like there's something destined out there for you. So your logic is saying to take this one step at a time, to move very slowly. Okay, there's something about that. All right, let's find out what your intuition is telling you. Okay, this should be interesting. What is Gemini's intuition? Okay. Well, this isn't exactly saying move fast either. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't exactly saying that. This is just saying to give. See, and that, I didn't say it, damn it. And now I'm regretting it because I wish I would have said it because it would have been perfect. As soon as I saw this Knight of Pentacles, I saw scorched earth. Like dry, cracked earth. I saw it in my mind's eye. Like, you know, like one of those National Geographic pictures where you'll see like the desert and it's very cracked because it hasn't rained in like a fucking like 6 months or something. That's what I saw. So it's so interesting. Damn it, I wish I would have said it. It's so interesting that we have the Ace of Cups here going to the earth, because it's like that's what that cracked, dry, scorched earth that I saw, that's what that really is talking about, like what it needs. Water, right? It's thirsty. I had already said it. Bitch is thirsty. There's something about that, Gemini. Whatever. There's something about that with the Ace of Cups here. It's like your intuition is saying to give intuitively, or well, excuse me, emotionally, to give affection, to pour love into something, to pour maybe just, I don't know, good vibes into something, to flow a little bit more with the Ace of Cups and less like very slow, calculated, strategic, I'm taking a step when I feel like it, like that kind of energy, but instead just like flow along. There's something about that, okay? For some of you, your logic is telling you to give to something that seems like it is the logical choice. That is for some of you guys. But what your intuition is telling you is to receive something that Spirit is offering you that does not feel like the logical choice, but it does offer some kind of emotional fulfillment because in contentment, because we did see the, you know, the feeling of discontentment with the Four of Cups. We saw that feeling of boredom or feeling like, you know, there's no, it's very emotionally dry here. We saw that. So it's interesting. It's very interesting because we saw that Four of Cups and that hand is offering that cup that he's like, nope, with his arms crossed. Not gonna do it. Nope. I like it here, right? I like low-hanging fruit. I like predictability. I like where every fucking day it's the same mind-numbing, boring thing that's not even satisfying me. It'd be different if it was like every day the same thing, but it was satisfying, but it's not. I don't know if this is going to resonate for you, Gemini. If it don't, it don't. I don't know what to say. There is this energy here with the Page of Cups of wanting to give more to something or wanting to pour more energy into something in a positive way, wanting to maybe give affection, maybe wanting to show love. This could be your intuition telling you to reach out with a love message, Gemini, or this could be somebody else's energy towards you. For some of you, this is saying to, some of you might feel like you need to, again, take logical steps, and what this is saying is to follow your intuition and to flow. This is also, again, I'm feeling very strongly to allow Spirit to give you something, Gemini, because I feel like Spirit does want to give you something. Your flowy energy is telling you to just go for it. There's something about that. But your logic energy is saying, whoa now, buddy. Slow the hell down. Okay, Gemini. Goddess of Sacred Power, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Makes a lot of sense for the Four of Pentacles to come out because that is not exactly taking a leading role. How could he lead anything when he's too busy clinging on to what he has, right? Like, it's like being afraid to lose anything, so you can't loosen your grip. So how could you really take a leading role and get out there and expand and grow and do any of that? You're too busy sitting here hoarding what you have. So there is this energy here of not allowing your energy to be closed off, not playing it safe, or not allowing yourself to really, again, cling on to things that are not really serving you, because it's like, nobody wants 4 pentacles. Let's be real here, right? We've all been watching tarot for a minute. Nobody wants 4 pentacles. Everybody wants 10 pentacles, right? Or 6 or 8 or 9, okay? But nobody wants 4 pentacles. But it's very easy, though, is what I'm saying, Gemini, to get stuck at 4 pentacles, to get stuck in that energy of, oh my God, I've created some kind of foundation for myself, and yeah, it's boring the fuck out of me, and I don't like it, or whatever the situation is for you, okay? Oops, sorry, I shook you. Whatever the situation is for you. But there's just this energy here of, what if I progress? What if I let go and I try to open myself up a little bit more, and then I lose a pentacle, right? Or, I throw myself into that dreaded 5 of pentacles, which is actually, ironically, after the 4. So there's something about Gemini, like, that there's hard work ahead, but you also have to be open to this work. You have to be open to giving some of your energy into this, because if you're not, right, this is saying you're being encouraged to take a leading role. So right now there's energy of kind of sitting back, not doing anything, again, very much into a fear, or there's a stagnancy. So I don't know, take it as it resonates. Give me one more for this. I feel like something has ended and it's made you very sad, and it's almost put you in a state of like frozenness, or in a state of I just need to chillax and I just need to heal, which I do feel like you do. But Spirit is, what Spirit is telling me here is that you need to take a leading role, which could be to get yourself out of that stagnant period, because how useful is that? I mean, that it's ended, that it was tough, that it hurt. So it's like you have a choice to either fix it or move on from it. So how useful is it to really stay in that energy? I feel like it hasn't been, okay? So let me see. What is Spirit asking you to take a leading role in? Let's find out, okay? What is Spirit asking Gemini to take a leading role in? King of Pentacles, okay, yeah, this is like getting your boss moves back, okay? This is, building yourself up, getting yourself to the status that you want here. This is really making boss moves. This is not playing it safe, which ironically, this is 5 Pentacles. That's the thing, even though you're on the struggle bus with 5 Pentacles, you're on the struggle bus because you're building yourself. Okay, you're building yourself up here. You're progressing, even sometimes if it doesn't feel like you are. Once you get past that hump of the 5 Pentacles to the 6 Pentacles, you're gonna feel much better. But there's this energy here of like Spirit is not wanting you to play it safe right now, or not play it small. And for some of you, this is like, maybe you don't feel like you can be a supervisor or boss or manager, like you don't believe in yourself like that, Gemini. But what Spirit is saying is that you're just playing it safe because you don't want to lose what you already clung on to. There's a boss inside of you. I don't know what to say. For whoever that is that doesn't believe in their own power, doesn't believe in their own leadership abilities, you think you're too confused, you don't think you're serious enough for it, you're not ready to grow up, you got Peter Pan syndrome. I don't know. Whoever that is, because I know that's not for everybody. Okay? I know it's not. I feel like you do actually have this boss energy within you. I told you that 6 of Pentacles was coming. Did I freaking not say that you were going to make it over that hump? Did I not say it? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some advice. I'm telling you, Gemini, stand in your power. If you're being offered some kind of leadership role, take it. If you are feeling like maybe you would like to start, broadening your horizons and looking into something different, go ahead. Let whatever this burden is go. Let whatever this stagnant energy is that's showed you, over and over and over again that you're not good enough, but that's a lie. There's something about that that's lying to you. Don't let pride get in your way, Gemini, okay? For better or for worse, don't let pride get in your way. Nothing is yet set in stone. So you think you know the end of a situation, you think you know what's up with something, you think you've got something all played out and you know exactly how this is gonna go. Well, you're wrong, right? You're wrong. There's this energy of like nothing is yet set in stone. This shit's just getting switched around right now, and Spirit's little what have you, okay? There's nothing really that's settled or anything like that. So Gemini, right now, things are very much in a moment of transition. Prosperity lies ahead. A new romantic cycle begins. Some of you guys could be finding love and money at the same time. Some of you guys could be finding something that you love to do for money. Some of you guys could be meeting a partner that you work with and, you know, it turns into love. We have luck is on your side. That's what I'm saying, Gemini. Good things are ahead for you, okay? Let's get some more. I think like one or two more, maybe. For Gemini, please. Confidence is the key to your success. I think that's going to be it, because that's literally the note that we were ending on here. You know? This is really this energy of lacking confidence, because you don't want to let go of whatever this is, because you feel like if you let it go, then you're going to lose and you're not going to have any kind of stable foundation. But confidence is telling you that actually you're just going to expand yourself, you know? There's something that you're meant to achieve here with this golden saber wand type of thing that I'm getting. I don't know, I'm getting like an achievement here. You can't, I don't know. It's like you can't gain this clenching on to whatever this is that's causing you to really minimize yourself. It's funny because he has a crown too. They both have crowns. But it's like there's something that's really funny about that. A pentacle on your crown, and you got this origami hand lock, and you got your feet on. Is there something about like, yeah, I don't know. It's like the clown king, right? / queen, whatever. All right, Gemini, if you're still here, I love you. And I do hope it helps, so it resonates, open to something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.